Welcome to English Easy Hub. Join us as we ignite the flames of your English learning journey together.
Please subscribe to watch and embark on your English learning journey. Don't miss out on the exciting content. In this conversation, Simon seeks guidance from his professor on how public speaking can improve his spoken English. His questions delve into the various aspects of public speaking, from overcoming nervousness to finding one's unique voice, and the professor provides insightful responses that highlight the multifaceted benefits of public speaking. The professor not only addresses Simon's concerns, but also offers actionable techniques for improving clarity, engagement, and authenticity in English communication. This dialogue captures the transformative power of public speaking in enhancing language proficiency, confidence, and personal expression.
Hi, Professor. I've been thinking a lot about public speaking lately. Do you think it can really help improve my spoken English? I mean, will it enhance my fluency, or is it more about confidence?
That's a very thoughtful question, Simon. Public speaking can absolutely improve both your fluency and confidence in English, but it goes even further. It sharpens your ability to convey ideas clearly and persuasively. By practicing public speaking, you push yourself to speak in a structured, coherent way, which naturally boosts your language skills. It forces you to think on your feet, organize thoughts quickly, and present them with clarity, all of which makes you a more proficient and adaptable speaker.
I see. So, it's not just about speaking smoothly but about structuring my thoughts. What if I get too caught up in remembering my lines? I worry that I'll sound robotic or too rehearsed.
That's a common concern, Simon, and it's actually a key skill in public speaking. The ability to be prepared yet flexible. To avoid sounding rehearsed, focus on the main points and ideas rather than memorizing every word. Use bullet points as mental cues to stay on track. It also helps to practice speaking more conversationally, like you're having a dialogue with the audience. This way, you're not just reciting, you're actively communicating and adjusting based on their reactions.
Interesting. I hadn't thought about it like that. What about mistakes? I often get so anxious about messing up that it makes me more nervous. How do I deal with that?
Great question. Mistakes are inevitable in any live situation, but they're actually opportunities to connect with your audience on a more human level. One approach is to view mistakes as natural moments rather than failures. If you forget a point, pause, smile, and either move forward or quickly recap what you intended to say. Audiences are often more forgiving than we think, and showing a bit of vulnerability can make you appear more relatable. Over time, you'll develop resilience, and even the occasional stumble will feel less significant.
That's comforting. I guess making mistakes isn't the end of the world. Speaking of connecting with the audience, how important is body language in public speaking?
Body language is extremely important. It reinforces your words and can either build or undermine trust. Your stance, gestures, and facial expressions convey confidence and authenticity. For example, maintaining eye contact shows that you're engaged and confident, while open hand gestures can make you appear approachable. But the key here is authenticity. Exaggerated or forced gestures often distract rather than help. Practice using natural movements, and remember, body language isn't just about looking confident, but about connecting with your audience and conveying sincerity.
That makes sense. Eye contact and natural gestures, it's like speaking with a friend but in front of a bigger group. But what about my voice? I often feel like my tone is too flat, especially when I'm nervous. How can I improve that?
That's a valuable observation. Voice modulation, varying your pitch, pace, and volume, is crucial for keeping an audience engaged. Think of your voice as an instrument. When you emphasize certain words or use pauses strategically, you add emotion and interest to your speech. Try practicing vocal exercises that enhance your range, like reading aloud with exaggerated emotion. This will make your tone more dynamic and prevent you from falling into a monotone. And as you practice, listen to recordings of yourself to identify areas where you can inject more energy or warmth.
I like the idea of using my voice as an instrument. I'm curious, though, how do professional speakers keep their audience engaged for long periods? Sometimes, even when I'm interested in a topic, I feel like I lose people's attention.
Engagement is all about relevance and connection, Simon. When speaking, try to relate your message back to your audience's experiences. Use relatable examples, analogies, or even humor to make your points accessible. Change up your pacing to maintain interest, a slower pace for important points and a quicker one for lighter details. Interactive elements, like rhetorical questions or small anecdotes, can also bring your audience back in. Remember, it's a two-way exchange, even if they're just listening. The more you make your message resonate with them, the more engaged they'll be.
That's really helpful. I'll try adding some anecdotes next time. Another thing I've been thinking about is vocabulary. Should I try to use more sophisticated language, or is it better to keep it simple?
Excellent question, Simon. While a strong vocabulary can enhance your message, clarity is paramount. Use words that are precise and accessible, especially if you're speaking to a diverse audience. Trying to sound overly sophisticated might create a barrier rather than impress. However, do aim to expand your vocabulary to avoid overusing the same words. This will give you more flexibility and nuance. Practice using new phrases in everyday conversation first. If they feel natural, incorporate them into your public speaking.
Got it. Clear and precise over complex. One more thing that puzzles me is timing. I often struggle with pacing my speech. Sometimes I rush, and other times I pause too long. How can I improve this?
Timing is indeed an art. To manage your pacing, try practicing with a stopwatch to get a feel for how long your key points take. Start by breaking down your speech into segments and timing each one. Another technique is to consciously pause at the end of each main idea. Pauses help you regain control of your pace and give the audience a moment to process your words. Don't be afraid of silence. A well-placed pause can be powerful. Over time, you'll develop a rhythm that feels natural and allows you to adjust based on audience reactions.
That's great advice. I've always thought pauses were awkward, but I see how they could actually be useful. Are there any specific exercises or routines you recommend to prepare before a public speaking event?
Absolutely, Simon. First, practice in front of a mirror or record yourself. This allows you to see how you appear and make adjustments. Deep breathing exercises are crucial for calming nerves. Try inhaling slowly, holding for a few seconds, and then exhaling to release tension. I also recommend doing vocal warm-ups, like tongue twisters or humming, to loosen up your vocal cords. Lastly, visualize yourself succeeding. Imagine delivering your speech confidently, seeing positive reactions from the audience. This mental preparation can give you a significant confidence boost.
Visualization sounds powerful. I'll try it. Last question, Professor, how do I find my own style in public speaking? I've watched many speakers, but I'm not sure how to develop something unique to me.
Finding your style is a journey of self-discovery. Pay attention to how you naturally communicate. Are you humorous, straightforward, or perhaps philosophical? Experiment with different tones and delivery styles, and notice what feels authentic. Don't be afraid to adapt qualities you admire from other speakers, but blend them with your unique personality. Ultimately, your style should feel like an extension of who you are. And remember, authenticity resonates most with audiences. When you're true to yourself, your message will shine.
That's really inspiring, Professor. It's like public speaking is not just about delivering a message but expressing who I am. Thank you so much for all these insights.
You're welcome, Simon. Public speaking truly is an art form, one that lets you grow in language, confidence, and self-awareness. Keep practicing, stay curious, and remember that each speaking opportunity is a step forward. I have no doubt you'll become an exceptional speaker.
Through this in-depth discussion, Simon gains a comprehensive understanding of the skills required for effective public speaking. He learns that successful communication is not merely about fluency or vocabulary. It also involves structuring thoughts, managing nervousness, connecting with an audience, and developing a unique speaking style. The professor emphasizes that each component, voice modulation, body language, pacing, and vocabulary, contributes to a compelling and authentic delivery. Ultimately, public speaking is portrayed as an art that not only enhances language skills, but also builds self-awareness and resilience. Simon leaves the conversation inspired, equipped with practical strategies, and motivated to explore public speaking as a way to grow both linguistically and personally.
Thanks for watching. Remember to subscribe, like, comment, and share to keep the English learning journey alive.